Story is something that we think parents should know about, but a warning, it is not a subject meant for young children. We're talking about sex trafficking on the prowl right here in the Northwest. Tonight, the story of a Clark County teenager who was convinced she had found a boyfriend and freedom. In less than a week, she went from a star student to a stripper, and police say she was flirting with something much more dangerous. The pictures of Brianna growing up tell the story of a girl supported by a loving family who excelled in school and sports. But what happened only a few weeks ago has left her parents shaken.
It was like a movie.
And Brianna frightened.
Living in the center and small community, I've never not felt safe. And I don't feel safe. It
was early December when a 20-something guy from Seattle named Nick and his friend started frequenting the local cafe where Brianna worked part-time.
They were really flirty and just really nice.
Just days after Brianna turned 18, Nick invited her up to Seattle where she wanted to go to college. So she borrowed her dad's car, lied about where she was going, and headed north. And once she got there, she didn't want to come home. Bought her expensive things, offered her a spare room, money for college.
It was kind of exhilarating, like, you know, finally kind of be out on my own, but have this like awesome guy who's wanting to take care of me.
And Nick helped her get a job. By her second night in Seattle, Brianna had gone from a star student to a stripper.
I was there for about 4 hours, I think, and I brought in, I think, like $350.
Money that Nick pocketed, along with her phone. She was being cut off from her now frantic family and tightly controlled.
As soon as she said he had 2 cell phones, I knew this guy was involved with something illegal.
Brianna trusted her friend Evan and called him from Seattle. She had to return her dad's car. Would he give her a ride back to Nick afterwards? Evan said yes, then did something that might have saved her life. He betrayed her trust. When Brianna got there, she would find her mom and his parents, who had miraculously tracked down former Washington Congresswoman Linda Smith.
I call it the go to hell look, that she really wanted all of us to go there.
Smith founded Shared Hope International, rescuing girls from the sex trade around the world. She had no doubt that Brianna was being lured down a path that would end with violence and prostitution. It was just too familiar.
I described the intimacy, the recruitment process. I described what they say, the language they use, the terms they use, the things they would omit.
I like found it kind of annoying because I was like, I don't want to hear stories, you know, like, but then I realized that all the stories were the same as mine.
Brianna stopped taking Nick's calls and feels foolish for being so naive. But sex trafficking isn't something that most families warn their kids about. Yet.
Educate our daughters about what this really is and how these girls get there.
Brianna is still afraid to be alone much, but grateful to be the one that got away.
I'm just happy I'm here, that I'm alive, that I'm back.
The family shared this story in the hope that public awareness will protect other girls. Because at this point, the police can't do much. The officer says no crime was committed. Brianna is 18 and was manipulated, but not forced to do anything.
Well, we'll hope this story gets the message out.